I'm trying to play Ghost of Tsushima, and the whole thing is when you leave a game and you haven't come into it, you have to relearn everything, which is very annoying.
It's super annoying. And again, this is why I've always taken the stance: games need more unskippable tutorials.
Yeah. I also kind of wish they had like, I almost sometimes want to like replay a game just to. It's almost like you should restart a new game just so you can hear, "Hey, zombie cancer," just so you can hear the what is it like how to replay it again. You know?
Yeah,
like, they should have like you should do a tutorial, to figure it out. Like, say, then you're like, oh, cool,
for real. It's like I love starting a new game and learning the mechanics and figuring out what all the buttons do. And then as soon as you actually have to go out and start using them, it's like, oh, this is stupid. Why can't you just keep teaching me stuff,
Yeah, I really do love to learn.
The new Doom did it terribly, where they'd like just flash tooltips and say, hey, do this to do this. Like hit Y button to shoot your flamethrower. I'm like, shut up. Stop everything. Stop the game so I can really cement it.
Yeah.
Have a guy say, oh, looks like you've unlocked the flamethrower. This is an ancient weapon that will allow enemies to drop armor if you hit them with it. But you must be careful because it can only be used in very close quarters. I've set out 3 training dummies. Please use the flamethrower against them individually. Like that's what we want.
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, I definitely just want like I wish there was a way you could just rehash a tutorial real fast. Ghost of Tsushima is very, what's it called? Like, nuanced.
Yeah, lots of mechanics and complicated stuff.
Yeah, so like it is tricky when, I came back in and I was like, oh, how do I do standoffs? And I was like, oh, now I remember.
Some of like the fighting games get real bad with that stuff where it's like, wait, how does this thing work? And it's like, ugh, it gets very complex.
Well, it's the same thing when we played MK11. I mean, you jump back in, it's like, I forgot like every special Scorpion set. So now, like,
well, not just like the Scorpion set. It's like you pop back in and you're like, oh, okay, so there's a defensive bar and an offensive bar. I guess the offensive bar do like little super moves, but do you need them to do a big super move? And by the time you figure this out, it's like if you're playing anyone even semi-competent, you're toast.
We have a caller. Yes, you're on the air.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Howdy doody.
Hi.
Hi. Is this the election fraud hotline?
Yeah, actually, we are volunteers with the election fraud hotline too. I'm sorry we had to do this alongside Unlimited Lives, but
yes.
I am a great patriot, and I'm very disturbed by the results of the Xbox.
Oh yes. Oh, wait. You're. Hold on. You're upset about the Xbox results? What are the results?
Yeah. The election, that people are saying that Xbox is more popular than PlayStation 5, and I don't think that's true.
No, I mean, you did call the correct number. I don't think that is true at all. I think the PlayStation has the popular vote and the electronic college vote.
I'm just sick of people trashing the Xbox.
Yeah.
It's the superior system.
Listen, do you have any proof of PlayStation fanboys trashing Xbox on official forums? Because if so, we can use that to file a federal suit.
That is true.
I mean, just look at the excitement. Look at the excitement online. Look at every time they would do, a press conference for Xbox. People were excited. PlayStation, you don't see that.
Yep.
I mean, that is true. Do you think that the Xbox is going to just step down in a way?
No. It'll keep on. Any red ring of death or not, it'll keep going.
that is true. That is true. Well, hopefully we get our answers, huh? And hopefully we can, keep the play.
Keep the frame rates great. Make the frame rates great again.
Make the frame rates great again. You got it.
I appreciate it. Thanks for calling in with your report to the election fraud hotline.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Have a great day. Thanks for listening. Well, that was interesting. That was a caller.
That was great. I'm glad we're having a True Patriots report about this.
Yeah, that is true. Me too. I agree.
But while we're on the subject, let's talk about PS5 a little bit, because that's coming out today, tomorrow.
The PlayStation 5?
The PlayStation 5.
My God.
So the new Spider-Man remaster will let you import existing saves after all. That's pretty good, but listen, by the way, I listened to your the solo version of Unlimited Lives this week.
Thank you.
It was really funny, dude. You cracked me up.
Hey, thanks, man. That was this week, and it was a little shorter than before, but I got to do a fun live read, and
no, it was good. You definitely got probably more into details than you and my ADD brains would have let us, like in terms of actual hardware reviews.
I did a joke about my tiny hands.
I loved it. It was so good. I was honestly like cracking up listening. I was going on a walk this morning. I was listening. And I was laughing in the streets like a madman.
Little walkabout. Little walk. Yeah. So PS5. So what do you want to get into the PlayStation 5?
Let's start with like just on the subject of election and PS5. Did you? I think you're the one who pointed this out, but the Kotaku review of PS5 was.
Oh yeah.
It's like this super nuts and bolts, like, all right, here are benchmarks. Here's what we think. The new games look like this, all this stuff. And then suddenly the guy who wrote it launched into this huge political screed.
Yep. Here, I'm going to pull it up right meow.
So just like he had this weird section where he goes, I'd be remiss not to ignore all the reasons not to be excited for the PlayStation 5. And here are some of the reasons.
Yep.
You shouldn't be excited for the PlayStation 5 because of COVID-19.
That's right. That's right.
Because of unemployment.
Yep.
Because of healthcare.
Yep. Mental illness.
Healthcare and mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
That Joe Biden was elected, who will, I think be an ineffective president at best.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, because of economic reasons, won't be able to buy a PlayStation 5.
Yes. So these are the reasons.
So this is not a political podcast, and I'm not going to get into it. I'm on this guy's side for everything he says. Like I lean pretty far left, but you're doing a PlayStation 5 review. Why are you talking about this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit much of like it's like he doesn't have anyone to listen to him, so then he has to like shoehorn things in, but it's like, number one, I don't know how this ever got.
I have no idea why the editor didn't say anything.
Yeah, it's really nuts.
Dude, and this is the kind of thing, like, did you see a while ago Marvel had a new comic with like it was a bunch of like ragtag, like LGBTQ, like kids who were like superheroes, but they had names like Safe Space and Snowflake and stuff like that.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
I think one of them might have been called Triggered, but like the idea was like, yeah, they're actually like, LGBTQ people of color, like marginalized groups, etc. And it's like, let's reclaim this. And it's just like, it's so fucking cringe inducing.
Yeah, that's definitely cringe.
It's like, yeah, good for you for doing that, but like, no, come on. And that's all I could think reading this is like, bro, you are such a fucking parody. No one is going to read this and have their mind changed. You're just going to be a big target for for idiots.
Yeah, it's also like you have to read the room. It's like, just review the PlayStation and that's it. And also, if you have such a problem with it, Kotaku guy, then you know what? I hope you don't buy a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Or get one for fucking free from your stupid work.
Which is actually what's going to happen. But he goes on to say there's an irrefutable level of privilege attached to the ability to simply tune out the world as it burns around you.
Okay,
how about the fact that, like, yeah, life kind of sucks for a lot of people and they just want a fucking game?
Yeah, I just want to read a PlayStation review and then call it a day.
Yeah.
Fucking self-righteous ass.
You work for fucking Kotaku. You get to write about video games for a living. If I had to fucking work at goddamn, like, McDonald's flipping burgers and, like, save up to buy a PS5 knowing it was coming and I got one, and then I go home and play my PS5 and this guy's like, it takes a certain amount of privilege to tune out the world. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm barely making ends meet. I just want to have my free time be fun with my new fucking PS5.
Well, it's also like, it's his own review privilege showing that he could think
Exactly.
he could say this.
It's so
I
stupid.
it.
I did say it, but like,
It's like all the individual points he's making, I'm like, yeah, COVID was fucked up. Unemployment's fucked up. The healthcare system's fucked up.
it's all messed up. The PlayStation
But what?
to fix this or ruin this. It's like, just do your job, stupid, and then call it a day.
I mean, what is it? 500 years from now, they're gonna say like, yeah, America really turned a corner after one brave reporter published an amazing PS5 review.
PlayStation 5 sales went down, and after that, COVID-19 went away. The president got a really dark tan, so he didn't look white.
Yep.
And everyone made the same amount of money. Also, everyone's rotten brain got better. Everyone started working at jobs they loved.
It's honest to God, like I don't know, dude. I almost feel like all right. I can't talk about it. It's the stupidest thing I think I've seen in my entire life.
And everyone got really pissed at it. And they should.
Did anyone get pissed? I think everyone just laughed. Anyone who would read that and get pissed off is like, now you're mentally ill. If you read that and you laugh because what the fuck? Like, yeah, what the fuck? If you read that and you're like, no, you're just supposed to review video games. Shut up about healthcare. Like, you're as big of a boner as the guy writing it. It's just funny and insane.
Trying to see. I don't think there's comments available.
Yeah, of course not.
Oh, maybe it was.
But the new Spider-Man will let you import existing saves.
Well, here's the thing about the Spider-Man game. If you're gonna play the Spider-Man game, then you're privileged, so we shouldn't talk about it. And also, if you're a white guy, you shouldn't play this game.
Oh, but wait, hold on.
How it works.
Because Miles Morales is a working class person of color.
He is.
He's Latino/Black. So aren't you privileged if you don't play the new Spider-Man where you play as Miles Morales? Aren't you silencing Black and Latino voices?
Yes.
It's like, that's the point. It's like, there's no way to win if that's the way to look at the world. Like, anyway. This isn't a political policy.
It's true. It's, it's just, you just stay in your lane, man.
I'm excited about the, I'm really like, that's one of that probably is going to be my first PS5 game because the last Spider-Man on PS4 was so fun. Well,
I offered my friend Brian McGinnis from Playable Characters podcast. Also, I'm going to be on that, one of the episodes coming up. I'm not going to say who.
Nice.
I'm going to be, but I'm very excited.
Will you tell us once it's, Spider. I'm a racist.
Also have Spider, you racist? Lord, no.
Damn.
Very funny. Very. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. That's
Alpha Monkey also says he's going to play Spider Monkey. Sorry, I got monkey on the brain, Alpha Monkey. But yeah, dude, the first one was so good, and Miles kicks ass. He's a great character. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. I'm going to be, I offered him $50 if he can sit in front of the computer and just find me a PlayStation 5. I was like, I'll give you
really?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I was like thinking about it today, and I went online and I checked a bunch of sites, and I couldn't find one for less than 800. So I'm like, I know I said I wasn't gonna get one, but if I had found one for like retail price, I probably would have bought it.
Well, that's what there's a bunch of sales that are going on, so he knows better than I do. I was like, dude, I'll Venmo you $50 to do it. Now, that sounds like I'm a rich piece of shit, but the thing is, I have no patience to sit in front of my computer and like click. I just don't. So I'm gonna like half task rabbit out to Brian. Like, hey, go wait online for me, bro. Just because I don't want to do it.
TJ, I'll get one for you if you pay for both of ours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Okay.
Sure. But I was afraid to get the PS5 at launch, but TJ record. Oh yeah. I'm gonna. I promise. I'm gonna. Zombie Ken says TJ record Playable Characters podcast guest. TJ a record playable character.
Yo, I'm gonna pitch a character. I'm gonna be. They almost made a different Spider-Verse character for the new PS5 Spider-Man.
Yep.
Who's a fat incel Spider-Man. I'm gonna try and get that on Playable Characters. All I have to do is be honest about myself.
That is true. I just have no patience to like sit and like click it, but I want it just for that new Borderlands game. I do want it for Spider-Man because I did enjoy Spider-Man.
Wait, what do you mean new Borderlands game?
The Gearbox has the
Oh yeah.
Gearbox. I forgot what
I
it's
was like,
called.
so it's not a Borderlands game, but
No, no, you silly bastard. No, it is Godfall.
yeah, that's
I
what it looked like.
want and baby want it.
Just you know what? It's just like edging, man. You can't go too fast, baby.
Uh, yeah. Edging rules.
I'm edging for PlayStation 5. I'm holding out on that gasm as long as I can.
Well, I was gonna hold out for it, but I know a bunch of people like, some of my friends are like, I'm gonna wait till they do like updates and stuff or like get it when it's not retail out. But I've gotten every one of my systems when they first released.
Yeah.
And I don't I think maybe I had a problem with it earlier, but that might have been like 360 or maybe Xbox One. But I mean, my original Xbox is the one you have, which is like the giant one. And then I sprung for the Elite one. And I love the Elite one, but at least I was able to use the original Xbox for a while. And now that is actually upstairs in this house. So now this house is 2 Xboxes. So I can.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so my brother can play
So
Xbox.
it's finally an Xbox too.
It's this house it's finally an Xbox too. But I'm fine with it being like getting it at launch because I don't want to wait 6 months for them to like, for the better hardware, unless like when you get it, it's gonna catch fire. It's like
No, I know.
I don't want to wait to play Spider-Man and wait to play Godfall because
I mean, here's my thing too is like, yeah, I really want a PlayStation 5, but then I think about it and I'm like, no, my games calendar's pretty busy, man. I've got like the new World of Warcraft's coming out. I've been playing a ton of Hades. Like, once I'm like kind of burned out on those, maybe I'm like, oh shit, I need to play something new. I'll go to PS5, but like I want to hop more into Borderlands 3 with you a little bit, that kind of shit. It's like,
now that you say it, now you're making me think I should just wait for the PlayStation 5.
That's the dark nature of like always wanting the new thing is like sometimes what you have, there's like a lot left. Everyone always says I have all these games I haven't finished, even though I like them.
Yeah, Brian always makes fun of me because he's like, well, you run a video game podcast, so he's like, you shouldn't wait. You should get it as soon as possible. So then at least you can have content to talk about. So he has a point there.
Yeah.
So that's how, I'm going to probably just try to get it at launch and I don't have the patience. It's too, I can't, I have zero patience to wait for it. Like I can wait for certain things, but I have no patience. I can't be texting people. Like if I'm interested in a girl, I can't play it cool with texting anymore either. I can't do anything. So if I can't be cool with texting, how do you think I'm going to sit and wait? I'm going to wait till June to get a PlayStation 5. No, I'm going to lose my mind and I'm going to call Toys R Us every 10 minutes asking if like, hey, are you okay? How come you're not talking to me anymore? Just for that. I don't know. I'm gonna get it at launch.
Yeah, dude, I get it.
I'm gonna pay him $50. Like
so when it does launch, and also this is a question for chat. Yeah,
this is a question for chat.
What is going to be the first game you play once you get it?
Yes, chat. Tell us the game that you're gonna play.
I already said. Number 1 is I'm really excited for the new Spider-Mans. The first one is great. Miles kicks ass. But number 2 for me. I think I'm gonna give Assassin's Creed Valhalla a shot.
Yeah, I said that to Brian last night. And I was like, how many times am I gonna half play an Assassin's Creed game?
I haven't played any of these like new open world ones, but I'm like, if I did pick one, I think I'd go with like, yeah, Vikings kick ass, man. Let's give it a shot. What's going on? Let me get my helmet as horny as I am.
Alpha Monkey says Spider-Man, then Destiny. And also, if anyone wants to call in for 10 seconds just to tell us why you're excited for it, great. If you want to just write in the chat, it's great. The call phone is there. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna make sure that I'm actually on the phone. Just because I forget to make sure that the phone is activated.
And is it?
No.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
So wait, let me ask you a question. Is this your actual phone number or is this like a special phone number that only works for unlimited lives?
It is only it's a Google. Oh, it's off. Okay.
Oh, it's a Google Voice number.
Yeah, it's a Google Voice number.
That makes sense.
So when you call, you're calling the Google Voice, and then there's a voicemail at the end. So actually, if you don't call in, you can actually call in the phone number and leave a hot tip or hot take. John Robert Wilson made it a while ago for it. So, it was really great. So it's you could call, you could actually call and leave a voicemail too if you want to leave a voicemail for anybody.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. I mean, it's the coolest thing on earth. So so we have Spider-Man and Destiny 2, which is thing Alpha Monkey Destiny for Destiny 2. I don't really.
What about you, Teach? What do you want to play?
I don't care about Destiny 2.
Well, it might look better. You might notice it.
No. I don't want to.
I think Elsa put it better than you did.
I want. Oh, hello, Nicholas Infante. Hello. I want Godfall, and then I'll get. Oh, here's my PlayStation 5. Ooh, good. Zombie Cancer goes Godfall and Demon Souls. So here is my plan for PlayStation 5. I want Godfall, and then Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah,
so
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk comes out in December.
Yeah.
And the PlayStation, it's on sale now. It's not free. You have to find it on a website, I think, on certain websites. That's what I want. I want Godfall, and then Cyberpunk with the PlayStation 5, and after that, Spider-Man.
Okay. Very cool.
Those are my game of games.
Everyone's hoping we get a GTA 6. Yeah, man, that'd be cool.
I'd love to get Grand Theft Auto 6. I'd love to be in Grand Theft Auto 6.
On some level, I feel like GTA is going the way of Valve. Rockstar's going like Valve route, where it's like, they're just pushing out content for old stuff, sort of becoming like less and less of a new game maker.
It's the same thing with with when they did Skyrim. It's like they just kept doing like Skyrim.
Yeah, Bethesda.
GTA 6 or Bully 2. That's right, Nick. would be nice. I'd love to be in
more TJ and Bully 2.
I'd love that, man. It's so funny. I have so many cool Bully fans that ask me like, hey, look, they'll message me on Instagram because my DMs are wide open on Instagram. They'll be like, it's on Twitter too as well. My DMs are wide open everywhere. And they'll like, hey, man, did you hear anything about Bully 2? And I'm like, I wish, man. Hey, Nicholas, thanks, man. You're really sweet. I'd love to see Ricky in return in Bully 2. Thanks, buddy. So would I. I'd love to see it. So then Daddy can get some money. No,
Daddy gets his dosh.
Daddy gets his dosh. I do miss doing that stuff. Like Hero Hotel is the kids podcast on the Pinna Network.
Hell yeah.
That I do. It's a great show. So if anyone has kids that's listening, it's a great podcast platform. But I do miss doing just voice acting like that. Like I've done some commercial stuff since everything went crazy. But
yeah,
want to get that dosh.
You got to get that dosh.
Trying to get that dosh.
So the big thing about PS5 is it's apparently the biggest console ever made, or the biggest like mainline console. Maybe like some weird ass shit like CGI or whatever was bigger. CDI was bigger.
Oh my god, the CDI! Me and Jeff, when we were doing 3DO guys, having so much fun. Like at the thought of out of the CDI.
Look at the size of that chonker. But the original designer, wanted it to be even bigger.
I don't know how big do you want it? Do you want it the size of a computer tower?
I think he said he wanted it to be the centerpiece in any room it was in. Yeah, Alpha Monkey, like physically big. The original designs were even bigger than it is now, and the engineers came back and said we can and should make it smaller.
Of course you should. Here's the thing about consoles. It's not like back in the day when you would have in the living room the giant TV entertainment system, and then you had the VCR. Depends on what year it is, but let's say like when I remember when I was a kid. So it was like the TV was sitting there, then you had the cable box, which was huge, the VCR on top of the cable box, and then the Nintendo was like to the right, or the or whatever. So
Grandpa would also just sit right there in the slot.
Yeah, you put your grandpa in the slot, and then if you were lucky, you had a cabinet that you closed it on grandpa, so you couldn't see grandpa until
my grandpa was a little heavy, so we couldn't click the cabinet door shut, so we'd still have to hear him moan and yell.
Oh, poor grandpa. So, and the same thing, like Lord Snow. Hey, Lord. Lord Snow even said, which he had a good point. That was the Xbox One plan, was supposed to be a media center next to the TV. So Xbox One was supposed to be all in one. So you were supposed to watch your cable through it, you're supposed to like use your Kinect for everything. So you would be, playing video games. You're like, you know what? I want to see what's on HBO. So you'd be like, Xbox, go to HBO, and then it would like, be running through the cable box and it would go.
Yeah.
In theory, that's what it was supposed to be, because that's why it was called the Xbox One.
Because it was one thing that would do
all
everything.
in one.
Dude,
So
it's insane. Like, think about how stupid Xbox marketing and design teams are, that they thought like, Billy Baloney from Ohio is
Billy
like
Baloney.
Billy Baloney from Ohio, and his son Billy Baloney Jr., who they called BBJR, was like, I need the new Xbox so I can play Call of Duty with my friends. But don't worry, it's an investment because it's also your cable box and your DVD player to your parents. And then their parents are like, how does this what? And he's like, look, hey, put on who's got America's Got Talent. And it does, and the parents are like, I don't understand.
Oh my god.
Sorry, no, Billy, unhook. Go put this up in your room. We can't have this down in the living room. Go put it up on your TV.
Oh my god. Dude, I can't believe you said that. I never, ever thought of it that way. My mother called me yesterday at like 10 o'clock at night because her phone wouldn't ring.
Yep.
And then 3 times I said, did you make sure that the volume switch is not switched off? And she said, yes, it's not switched off. And then I had to troubleshoot everything with her. And you know what the problem was, Ian?
Her Xbox One was hooked up to the wrong TV.
Yep. She had the phone hooked. The volume switch was off. So can you imagine sitting in that's so funny, sitting in the living room?
Have you ever seen your mom or dad try to talk to Siri or Alexa or anything like that?
It's amazing. Ma, all you have to say, Ma, is Xbox, CNN.
Yep.
CNN. Go to Xbox. Mom, I said Xbox, go to CNN.
But the TV's not on. How is it going to know to listen? Say Xbox TV on. Well, what about the clicker?
Yeah, then your mom goes, TV, go to Joy Behar's show in the day. And you're like, what?
Go to channel 3, 4. And it's like, well, it's Xbox. It's not using cable channel numbers, Ma.
Yeah, Ma, you have to say, here's a list of all the networks, Mom, that you have to say, go to ABC. And she's like, but can you get this out of the, can you get this out of the living room? I just want it normal.
It's insane that anyone, like, I guess all of these people just don't have parents that they thought anyone would use, because no one under the age of 40 watches TV on their fucking, like, they don't turn the TV on, the cable box on their TV. They watch the shows they want to watch on streaming.
It is true. Yeah, it is true. You really don't.
Except for sports. I guess sports is the one exception, but like,
yeah.
Is that really such a value add?
Well, no, and it's not like sports. Like, I know we hooked up a Sling for my mom so she could watch like Wendy Williams.
Yeah, you hook up something like that. That's like a Roku, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you hook that up, and there's still a clicker. They understand. It's not hard.
Yep. But I mean, man, it's like the thought of having my parents thought the VCR was the router for 3 years. Like, no clue that when I'm like, unplug the router. My dad's like, is there a clock? The one with the clock. I'm like, oh God. Slingbox, rest in peace, Lord Snow says.
Yeah.
So this guy wanted to make the PlayStation. You can't make it bigger because when you make a console too big, you don't want it. There's no room for it anywhere in your entertainment center. Or
what are you going to do? Everyone buys new like furniture?
Well, it's also the one thing I don't like about the PlayStation design is, and you could see in the picture above it, like it swoops up. So it's like fat on one end and then it swoops thin.
It's an ugly system.
It really is. It really isn't pretty. I mean, the Xbox X Series X SXX is horrible.
They're both atrocious. They're the bottom of the barrel for every system I've ever seen.
I think the other thing, and you know as well as I did, because the trips that we took that I would, like before COVID stuff, I would bring my Xbox.
Yeah.
And I put it in my book bag. So you can't bring your PlayStation. It's too big.
Yeah, I said it.
It's too big. But it's like, it's just not the idiot that wanted to make it. And also in Japan, isn't everything in Japan like everyone wants everything compact because everyone lives in small rooms?
Yeah.
Well, then why would a Japanese company want to ever make a giant system?
Dude, I don't understand it. Yeah, Nicholas Infante says, I like the design of PS1 and PS2. You read my mind, man. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, the PS2, the PS2 looks like the Xbox Elite.
Does it?
Yeah. Here, let me do. I'm gonna do something cool.
They were both just like uncomplicated sort of boxes. They weren't flashy. It's like, yeah, it's a little gray box and a bigger black box. Like,
yeah,
cool. The PlayStation 1 had a lay flat, but the PS2 you could stand on its side if you needed it to. It could go either way. Great system, no problems.
Yeah. Watch, I'll show you. And it's like they have the same. I can't believe you never realized that they're like the same design.
I don't think I've seen an Xbox Elite 1 Series S.
Xbox Elite. What are you doing? I think on Xbox One Elite, and it's only controllers. What the shit? Isn't it called an Xbox One Elite? Am I crazy?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. You're showing it to me for the first time. So
I think we have a caller. That's my phone. A caller. Hello, you're on the air with Unlimited Lives.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, my name is Dan Purdy. How are you?
Dan Purdy. Is this another political call-in?
Did Dan Purdy, my brother, call you before?
Maybe. How you doing tonight, Dan?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm not doing so good.
Oh no, Dan Purdy. Who are you? Just for the people that need to know, like myself.
I'm just a video game fan. That's all.
A video game fan?
Just a video game fan, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Now listen, I just got one of them new PlayStation 5s.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. These things are big.
Oh, are they?
I threw my back out just trying to get out of the dang box.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why you keep saying that?
What do you mean? I find it entertaining.
TJ is a disbelieving moron, Dan Purdy. I believe everything you're saying. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I'm a real disbelieving moron.
Listen, my name is Dan Purdy. Now listen, it's so big. The mailman, he just dropped dead on my front lawn. Right?
Didn't he?
He couldn't even get it up to my house. I don't know if you heard. These things are really big.
I heard
so Dan Purdy, you must be pretty far out there because I've heard that like in most areas they need to put teams of 3 or 4 mailmen on to haul those things out.
Is that true?
It's true. From Polygon and Kotaku and all they've been talking about for months is how big this thing is and nothing else.
Oh.
When it showed up on my front porch, actually it was kind of drone lifted. The mailman was on the drone. Also.
Oh my God!
Wait, hold on. The mailman was on the drone.
Yeah, just picture it.
What do you mean picture it? Was it a helicopter? You mean?
It was a full-fledged one of them G.I. Joe choppers.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Oh, cool.
Like a Chinook with 2 propeller blades.
I don't appreciate that language, but yeah.
Sorry, Dan. I thought that was the name of that kind of helicopter. I didn't mean to offend the illustrious Dan Purdy.
Go on, sir.
My name is Dan Purdy. Right. So,
I like that you reiterate. I just want to make sure. Okay, go on.
I finally dragged this thing into my house. I broke my steps. I broke my door. And I pulled it out of my house.
Wait, hold on. So it was like moving a piano. You had to break the wall.
I wish I was moving a piano.
Yeah.
I wish it was a piano.
How much power did it suck out of that? I mean, did you have to did the block go out when you plugged it in?
Yeah, Con Edison called me and said, "Can you please, Dan Purdy, can you please stop playing Call of Duty?"
It's killing the streets.
It's killing the streets like Tupac Shakur.
Dan, can I ask you where did you put it in your house? Did you have to make room in your living room, or where did you put it?
No, I moved out of my house so I could put the PlayStation in there. There's no other room for me now that the PlayStation's there because it's so big.
Oh, so you can't even. Hey, can you play it like if you sit in the backyard through a window? Can you play it that way?
Well, that's what I've been doing, but the cops keep telling me to cut it out. I'm playing VR in the backyard. That's why.
Oh, you're playing.
It looks weird. The neighbors don't like it much. I game in the nude, which is my right.
Oh.
I mean,
it's so big. Have you heard how big this thing is?
I think
that's all they're talking about.
I was interested in getting one, but now I'm nervous because I don't think I have the garage space or the floor space.
You got to get one of them U-Hauls, and they're like 15 men from Home Depot to come help you get this thing in the house.
You find the nice gentlemen that hang outside Home Depot, and you bring them to get you're like PlayStation, and they're like, great, and then you get them in.
No PlayStation, no.
Yeah.
You got a piano or something? I'll move that, but I ain't moving no PlayStation 5. I heard you.
They have one guy's like sitting in the corner with a broken back, like outside Home Depot, and he can't do anything.
That's me right now. I can't even move.
Jeez, I'm so sorry. And what game are you playing? You're playing Call of Duty on it in VR?
Yep, that's right.
In your backyard in the nude. Just want to make sure.
So, Dan Purdy, let me ask, is it worth it?
Yeah, is it worth it, Dan?
Oh my God, you should see the puddles on this game. The puddles are amazing. I feel like I'm getting wet myself just playing.
Are you sure that it's not raining when you're outside in the nude?
Oh shit! You know what? That's right. That's why the puddles look really good. It's actually I'm sitting in a puddle.
Are you sitting in one? Oh Jesus!
Oh, sorry, Dan Purdy.
I had to sell my chairs in order to pay the mover.
Did you have a lot of chairs you had to sell?
Yeah, I had like 15 chairs. You heard about me? I'm Dan Purdy, the chair guy.
Dan Purdy, just quick, while we have you on the phone, before we let you go, can I ask what?
Oh, my back. Oh, God. Yeah.
What's your opinion on the PS5 Kotaku review?
Yeah.
Now, listen to me, you son of a bitch. You better not mention that ever again. Okay? This is America. Sony will pay for what they've done for releasing this during our time of practice.
This plight on the world, this heavy plight.
They're gonna pay for this. Yeah.
Dan, do you think? And Dan, do you think just real quick? Do you think that the PlayStations they're so big and heavy that they're actually a Trojan horse and we're going to be invaded by the Japanese?
I wish it was a horse.
Dan, do you know?
I wish I was moving a horse.
Do you know what a Trojan horse is?
Before. I've lifted horses before.
Do you know the Trojan horse?
Yeah, same thing.
I don't think you know what a Trojan. I don't think you know what a Trojan horse is, Dan.
Yeah, tomato. All right.
All right, Dan. Thank you so much.
Oh my back! I need some ice.
Thanks for calling in, Dan. We had a lot of fun.
Thanks for calling in, Dan.
Yeah, I think that's all we got with this bit. Thanks.
Tej, I assume you don't know the Dan Purdy reference?
No, I feel stupid.
Okay, just it's too political for this show, but like look it up because it's hysterical.
Oh no, just to give it a light rundown for people.
The light rundown is there's a Pennsylvania politician who ran for House or some seat, who's accidentally tweeted on his Twitter account that he was a gay black man who loved Trump. Because he had a fake account. He was like tweeting like bullshit like that where he pretended to be a gay black man whose name was Dan Purdy.
Oh, I love it.
But like he tweeted it from the wrong account, and then someone figured out which fake account was the account he meant to tweet from, and they like posted all of the fake tweets from his fake account.
Oh my God.
It's very funny.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm glad show him. I'm so glad he's a listener.
I'm so glad he actually exists and called in to complain about the size of the PS5.
Yeah. Look, now, to get back on the track for 1 second, let me show you. So let me watch this. So that's the PlayStation 5. Do you see? The Red Dragon. Do you see?
That's a PS2.
That's a PS. Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoops. That's a PS5. Do you see? Oh, whoopsie. So that's a PS5. Now let me show you the Xbox One X. Bazoom.
Wow.
They kind of look the same. They both have the top longer than the bottom. You know, except
I definitely see it.
Yeah, except the PlayStation, you put the disc straight in. But in this, you do the same thing. Right in the bottom, disc straight in. See? I told you.
I love it.
I told you. People thought I was crazy.
So I don't know if you heard, but there's a new Hearthstone expansion coming out soon.
Good Lord, I have not heard of this.
I don't think we haven't talked about this, right?
I don't.
Not on air, at least.
No, I don't think so. Not Dark. Yeah, what's it called?
Madness at the Dark Moon Fair. So Dark Moon Fair is like a traveling carnival that goes around in World of Warcraft, where it's like, a lot of like fortune telling, like carnival games, stuff like that. But like, there's something a little weird about it. You can always tell. Yep. But the theme of the new expansion is it's basically like infested with Cthulhu, the old gods from.
It's infested.
From World of Warcraft. So like, there's a cool new mechanic where like you can play the card the regular way, where it'll be like, oh, it's the performing bear. But if you corrupt it, there's like a mechanic where you can corrupt your cards, and they go fucking nuts. Like they become way, way, way overpowered if you corrupt them. So like the bear will grow like tentacles and become like a horrifying performing bear. It was great.
A horror bear. See, I'm not a big fan of like bear. Is it like a circus bear that rides on a ball?
Yeah. Well, like that's just like one example of like the kind of card they'd have where like the bear is like riding the ball, but then in the next one it's like the ball is this giant tentacle monster. It's like growing into the bear. It's like, that kind of shit.
That's frightening, Ian.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I have a movie recommendation for you that I'm going to bring up on air.
Yes, of course.
Have you heard of The Endless?
The Endless?
The Endless. It's on Netflix.
I've heard of Netflix.
Yeah. Dude, we watched, Radlow and I watched The Endless last night. It's this horror movie. It's like low budget, but very, very well done.
Wait, it's in The Endless film. It's 2017.
Yeah. So the basic premise is it's like two brothers who grew up in a UFO doomsday cult. Like think Heaven's Gate or something. And then they're like adults, and then like the one brother's like, listen, I want to go back. And the other one's like, it's a really bad idea. And he's like, it wouldn't provide closure. So they end up kind of going back and revisiting it. Amazing. Like 10 out of 10 movie. So good. So weird. Like, it's like got really cool mysteries, like really cool.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's on the Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I recommend it for anyone who likes any kind of horror mystery. It's low budget, so the special effects, like, they're very good, but there's not a ton of them. Like, don't expect like a ton of like amazing, overwhelming visuals, but they do a lot with a little. It's that kind of thing.
Bye, Mystery. Thanks for stopping by, bruh.
Bye, bro.
Bye, bruh. Yeah, also on the Facebook group Unlimited Lives, Mystery was a really funny thing where he was a conspiracy that I am actually Joe Rogan.
Yeah, conspiracy.
Very funny. So I love that Facebook group. So keep it coming. So it was very funny of him. So yeah, I definitely will check out The Endless. I'll watch it tonight because I don't have any 90 Day Fiance things to watch anymore.
Nice, dude. You're gonna love it. Let me know what you think. And
I was watching.
If anyone watching right now wants to know, like, we put it up on the Facebook if you want to discuss it, because it's a movie worth talking about. It's so good.
Nothing to watch. I'll watch it tonight. I was watching Killing Me Softly, which is basically like a Sopranos light because it has like James Gandolfini and a bunch of actors that from Sopranos.
Oh, cool.
I never saw it, and it's really good. But it's like Brad Pitt plays like a hitman or something like that. It reminded me of the video game Driver.
Oh, I never played that.
Driver was like, I liked it. Driver was weird. It was like in the vein of when like Grand Theft Auto 3 just came out. And it was like a racing game. You're a driver. So you rob a bank and then you drive away. And the whole game is driving and you never really get out of the car. And I used to like it. I never beat it because like I'm not good at driving games, so it just was kind of, I don't know, it was like hard to play. So, but it reminded me of Driver, but I'll definitely look into that one. What else do we have on the docket, my good man? Either Ian, oh God.
Sorry. I kicked the wire out, and I guess I was on mute.
Shit out of me.
Okay, so the last thing I did a little bit of research on. I don't know if you heard, but Orville Redenbacher died, the popcorn guy.
Oh, this gentleman right here.
Yeah, it's a sad thing for America that Orville Redenbacher has passed away. So just like a little bit of backstory, Orville Redenbacher was born in Brazil, Indiana, sorry.
Oh, Jesus. I said Brazil. I was like, oh my God.
No, in Indiana. He was born on July 16th, 1907.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so, a long time ago.
What an elderly man.
A very elderly man. He grew up on his family's farm where he had played band in high school and in college. He played I think a sousaphone.
Sousaphone.
A sousaphone. But he also to make money in his spare time, he used to sell popcorn from the back of his car.
See what a sousaphone looks like real quick. Sousaphone is it's like a tuba, a smaller tuba that goes around your whole body. Definitely a string instrument.
Named after John Philip Sousa, the famous big band proposer. So just so you know, Orville Redenbacher's random, but there's a video game reason I brought I'm bringing this up and did this stuff.
Oh, we got to go. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening. I'm just kidding.
No, sorry. I'm not just Orville Redenbacher died. Let's talk about popcorn. Okay. So in 1951, this is him at age 44. So he went to school for agricultural science, and he studied how to crossbreed plants and things like that, make new plants and hybridize old plants.
Yeah.
He and his partner Charlie Bowman, they bought the George F. Chester and Son seed corn plant in Boone Grove, Indiana. They named the company Chester Hybrids, and they tried tens of thousands of hybrid strains of popcorn before settling on one they named Redbow.
Redbow.
They tried tens of thousands. That's imagine just sitting there and breeding 25,000 different corn plants against other corn plants until you find one.
Can I imagine it? Yes, I can.
For real. That's considering the time it was, it's I'm impressed they could do shit on that scale.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, obviously the company took off. The Redbow was a really easily popped corn. Everyone was in America was super happy. It really brought popcorn to the place where it could be just an easily shipped consumable good. That was a treat for everyone at the movies, at at home, wherever. You could just get popcorn. Everyone loved it.
Yeah.
In 1976, Redenbacher sold the company to Hunt Wesson Foods. And the company was sold several more times, just sort of I think as agricultural and food companies started conglomerating, it eventually ended up in Conagra, which is a huge agricultural concern. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then, unfortunately, he was found dead in a jacuzzi.
Shut up.
For real. He had a heart attack. He was in Coronado, California. He had a heart attack while he was in his hot tub in his jacuzzi. And the heart attack didn't kill him. He ended up drowning because your heart attack weakens you, and he passed out or whatever. He drowned because of his heart attack.
Wow, can you imagine drowning with hot boiling water in your throat?
I know. Hopefully he was unconscious during it, because that would suck.
I hope so too.
So yeah, he died, and I don't remember the exact date of his death. Let me double check it.
I don't know how old he was.
It was, Jesus Christ, come on. Orville Redenbacher.
It's kind
he
of
died on, it was September 19th he died.
But how old was he when he died? It's also kind of...
Well, he died in 1995.
It's kind of...
So it was 88. So this is a 25-year-old story. So,
okay.
Year-old story. Sorry for bringing it up.
I kind of find it ironic that a man who, popcorn kernels, die in heat.
That's
also, if you're 88, what the fuck are you doing in a hot tub?
I know.
I don't know. At 88.
All right, so you want to hear the cool video game tie-in?
I want to know in a second. Was he surrounded by beautiful women?
No, because if he was surrounded by people, they would have pulled him out when he started having a heart attack.
Who sits in a hot? I mean, listen. I know you've seen me sit in a hot tub by myself.
I've seen you have a heart attack in a hot tub.
Yeah, you did, but I usually wear floaties when I'm in the water. So
Very smart, very smart.
Very smart. He was
TJ, one time we were on a ski trip. He convinced 5 beautiful Swedish bikini babes to join us in a hot tub. And they were like totally down to fuck. But then TJ put on his flippies and they were like, ruined it.
I put on my swimmies. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be safe. Oops.
Oops.
I guess I'm a real asshole because I'm trying to be safe.
I guess
How
so.
dare you? He's 88, died in a jacuzzi. God damn. That's
all right.
Nuts.
So here's the cool thing, right?
Yeah, let's hear this.
He died in 1995. I sort of did a little gag by like setting it up like he just died. But no, he died 25 years ago.
God.
Do you remember the whole thing where they did like CG Orville Redenbacher ads?
No. They had ads where they CG'd him in it?
Yes, and his like family and estate were fine with it. They like took old footage of him and like they did CG animation and like put it back up.
Oh, Jesus. It was CG?
Yeah, like I think it was around 2007 to 2012. It was like a big thing where they were like using that, like, you know, they're sort of using him as like a surrogate Colonel Sanders, as like this, like, you know, just nice country kind of guy to sell the popcorn.
Let me see. I want to see the.
Hello.
My God. Wait, so is it here's a 2007.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a deep fake or something.
Yeah, it's like a deep fake or something.
Oh, nah.
All right. So you want to hear how this ties into video games?
Jesus, dude.
It's upsetting, right?
Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. I got to see if this video is going to be on YouTube and Twitch for all of our listeners that listen at home. But I gotta try to get this on the screen just for people at home to watch. This is frighteningly crazy.
This isn't even the scariest part yet of this insane
God,
deep fake.
I can't. This was deep fakes before it was deep fakes.
Yep.
Hold on. This is. Oh my God! Do you see it?
So upsetting.
Oh my God! I'm not putting the audio up, but oh my God! All right. So how does this tie in? It's guys. Google 2007 Orville Redenbacher, and you could see it frightening.
Okay, so that's like fucking scary to see this like fake person, right?
Yeah, it's frightening.
All right.
Frightening.
You know what's even scarier?
What?
Fucking Resident Evil.
One
time I ate Orville Redenbacher popcorn while I played Resident Evil 2. Isn't that fucking scary? Isn't that an awesome video game tie-in?
Wait, hold on a second. The video game tie-in was that you were eating popcorn when he died?
No, I was eating it one time when I was playing Resident Evil. Which is a scary game, so it's scary.
Hey man, that's a great tie-in.
So I figured that was worth 10 minutes of the show to talk about Orville Redenbacher's impact on video games, because I remember like it was at the part where you're in the police station, you had to find the club key, and I found it, but like I'll always think of popcorn.
I don't believe it.
Dude, cool, man. I love games.
Cool, man. I love games. Yeah. Yeah, I love them too. I can't believe it. That's the greatest video game tie-in of all times, is that whole thing.
Basically, to me, Orville Redenbacher is synonymous with video games. People don't realize what a big part of video game history he was.
That's so, dude.
That's right, man.
Okay.
That's awesome. What a great tie-in.
Yeah, definitely.
Greatest tie-in
of all time.
Of all tie-ins. Oh my God. What a fun show we had.
I had a great time.
This is great, man. Ian, if I was going to sit in a hot tub and check Twitter, what would be a great Twitter account for me to check?
Well, I'd recommend you don't check your Twitter because I've seen you drop your phone in a lot, and I hope you don't get electrocuted. But if you wanted to follow me on Twitter, at Rexsaucy, REXSAUCY.
Ah, that's right. You can follow me at TJ Del Reno. You can follow the show at Unlimited SXM. And you can follow us on Instagram, Unlimited Lives Radio, on Twitch, Unlimited Lives Radio, and then Unlimited Lives on Facebook. So how fun. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next time. Hey man, I'm actually gonna sit in my hot tub to edit this.
Yeah, that's cool.
So is that okay?
Yeah, of course, Joe Rogan. Go for it.
Hey, listen, I need everyone to know that I'm Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we're off. Wait, Teach, we're off. Joe, we're off the air. You can drop the TJ character. You can just be Joe Rogan for now. We're not on air.
That guy Joe Rogan is cool.
Joe. Now you're fucking me up, Joe Rogan.
He's really cool. See, you thought I was TJ?
Hey,
no, I'm not. Yes.
Joe, we do this whole side project just once.
Wait.
Can you please put me on your Joe Rogan experience?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'll tell Orville Redenbacher stories. I have so many popcorn stories for you, Joe.
I mean, I guess I could, Doug Stanhope, and not Ian.
Hey, of course. I know. We're off air. It's fine. No one knows that it's really me, Doug Stanhope, and you, Joe Rogan, second cast members of The Man Show.
That is correct. Well, I'm going to go. I have a whole bowl of hissing beetles I'm trying to get some people to eat at a UFC match.
And I'm going to tell stories about how I helped my mom kill herself.
That's good. Nice.
Peace.
Wow, what a great show. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Zombie Cancer, Alpha Monkey, Lord Snow, everybody for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys. This was super fun. Everyone, thanks for the engagement. We love talking to you guys and hearing what you have to say while we're doing it.
Yep, and you could rewatch this on Friday on our YouTube channel, Unlimited Lives. So, great time, guys. Have a good day.
Have a good one. We'll see you next week.